Welcome to this brand new show of DME Media School Face to Face. Today is the fourth episode that we are broadcasting. Before telling something more, let me tell you that this DME Media School is part of Delhi Metropolitan Education. This is a premier educational institute affiliated to Guru Gobind Singh Indraprastha University, Delhi. We have three schools in DME. One is DME Media School. The other two schools are DME School of Management and DME School of Law. In all, we run four academic programs, BE LLB and BBA LLB, BBA, and then this BAJMC, which is a Bachelor of Arts in Journalism and Mass Communication. And we are an institute which are ahead in every respect, and particularly since the time this COVID-19 has struck, we have tried to risen up to the occasion, and we have made all those changes which were the need of the hour to make sure that the teaching and learning process remains uninterrupted, and it is again a state of the art. So in the last semester during March and April, whatever course was left, we got that finished by holding online classes, and thereafter during the summers we ensured that the summer vacation also happens online, because during this time it was not possible for the students to go out and to do their internship. And then all the faculty members of DME Media School, we all geared up to prepare for the next academic session. We got all the video lectures recorded, and then on 4th of August we have started our classes for the second year and the third year. Obviously the new batch is yet to come, but then we have three batches right now. One outgoing batch, the batch which is almost passed out, but then in the wake of some policy issues and all, the examination has not taken place. So in what form the examination is to take place and all, this is a call which IP University has to take. But we presume that that's passed out batch or the outgoing batch. So in this show, there are three students who belong to these 3 years, one to outgoing batch, and then the third year and the second year. So now coming to DME, as I was telling you that we have made all those preparations which are necessary to impart education online. So we have absolutely convert the whole campus in a digital campus. So let us have a look on the digital campus of DME.
DME has embraced digital paradigm shift by adopting technology-based learning.
Unlike other colleges, we adopted a two-step strategy. In step 1, teachers would be preparing the videos, students would be watching them. In step 2, the student would be coming to the tutorial, clarifying the doubts, making the presentations, and discuss with the teacher.
At DME, we have invested in the best in the class academic ERP, which allows us to have a 360-degree robust communication amongst all the stakeholders, students and faculty members.
DME's virtual learning mechanism is no less than real-time classroom teaching,
wherein the students are provided the pool of e-learning resources in the form of PPTs, video lectures, and online classes in a very student-friendly environment.
There is no need of mental blocks. Online teaching is as effective and interesting as offline teaching. Let the students enjoy this new mode of education.
In DME, we believe in quality education. We take care of our students. We want to see them happy.
Mental and emotional health are one of the most challenging issues of present times. DME Mentoring Cell takes care of that. Not just this, we go beyond academic curriculum to instill the most important employability skills in our students.
Welcome back to the program Face to Face. So, as I was telling you about DME Media School, we run this BJMC program. We have an intake of 180 students. So there are 500 plus students at any given time in DME Media School, and we have tried to grow in a manner wherein no other institute can come close to us, and our competition is to the international standards. We are doing all such kind of things which nobody can even think of. We have conducted 3 editions of the international conference ICANN, and in June only, we conducted a 10-day digital live international media conference. It was supposed to have in March, but that due to pandemic, we could not hold it offline. But then that was a blessing in disguise that we had to hold it online, but in online we could do all those kind of experiments which were otherwise not possible. We could link to all media scholars and the practitioners spread across the globe, and we could have this 10-day live conference. Similarly, we also organized last year International Film Festival, which was also for 4 days, and there were eminent film personalities who all came to the DME campus, and we all enjoyed and learned in the process. Now, coming to this program, we have conceived this program, which is completely a new idea. So at the concept level, it is new, and we are also trying to execute it in a completely different fashion. So it's an initiative of DME Media School. And as far as the execution is concerned, the whole team of the faculty members is there. And particularly, I want to make a mention about the creative and the production team, which includes Deepika Dhawan, Ritik Ghosh, and Sumantra Sarthi Das. Besides this, we have Dr. Susmita Wala, who is leading a this stream of the faculty members who are contributing in different ways to the success of this program. So in every edition, we have 3 students who are representing 3 different years. And in today's edition, so accordingly, we have 3 persons, three such students who who have made a mark and who matter for us. So let us have a look who all 3 persons are there with us today. So welcome back again to Face to Face. Now we should start with our program. And as I told you that we have 3 persons, now you have explored, you have yourself seen who 3 persons are there with us in this program. So we have with us Daksh Mudgil, who belong to the outgoing batch. And then we have Srikriti Jaiswal, who is now in the 3rd year, because the 1st year and the 2nd year has been promoted. So she is now in the 3rd year. And then we have Prachi with us, who has promoted to the 3rd semester in the 2nd year. Welcome all, welcome Daksha, welcome Prachi, welcome Srikriti to this edition of Face to Face.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much.
So to begin with, obviously we will take the senior most person first. So Daksha Mudgil, I have been watching you, since the time I have joined DME, that You are very regular, very punctual, and you appear very sincere, and you're always in the class and taking interest not only in the subject of studies, but also in, other things, in other affairs. So you appear to be very up to date, very inclined towards academic and career and all. And also, you are passionate about so many things, as we have seen in your AV as well. You are interested in designing, you are interested in creating your own videos. So we would like you firstly to know from you only, what are your passions, interests, and what are the areas that attracts you the most?
Firstly, sir, thank you so much for giving me this opportunity to have this conversation with everyone and, of course, with you. So, talking about my passion, it's really hard for me to conclude it into a one word. So, I'll just say that, like the AV here that is being broadcasted, so it pretty much sums up what I'm been trying to do. And honestly speaking, I love designing. In first year, I was introduced to designing, and it was our first teacher was Deepika ma'am, and we started from that journey till here. So I've seen myself grow in designing and understanding the concepts and principles. And other than that, I love video editing as well. If you give me a video, I love to create a creative from the raw materials you provide me. That is something that really makes me keep working towards it. And other than that, like there are so many things. It's really hard for me to list down. I really love cooking as well. I'm before joining mass communication as well, I gave my hotel management entrance as well. So towards cooking and creating delicious dishes and all, as always, I've been always inclined towards that. And furthermore, it's all a compact thing that if you take it everything into one category or one umbrella, I'll say everything which includes creativity, I love to go towards it.
So during this lockdown period, you would have learned new things in cooking, new species and all. What all you have done.
Surely, sir, like you're very right here. Like in this lockdown during this pandemic, from the starting only, I thought of one thing that firstly, I want to improve my skill in designing and softwares I've been using. So I've started using more and more Premiere Pro and After Effects. I got introduced and gave my more time to Illustrator as well. And talking about cooking, I've been cooking since I guess week one of pandemic. I've been creating so many dishes, and now whenever there's after some time, my mom is like, "यार आज कुछ बना दे, अच्छा सा." So yeah, keeping that in mind, so pandemic has been a really good opportunity and really good time to improve myself and improving the skills. Yeah.
So during the pandemic time, you would have created some new videos as well, I believe.
Uh, so about videos, not really the videos because as of now, my mobile actually got shattered. It got broke, so I was not able to make new videos. But I've been creating many illustrations and many social media posts for different, keeping in mind different companies and organization and the trending things that have been happening.
Okay, so what all softwares you have learned?
Sir, currently I'm usually work on Photoshop, Adobe, and Illustrator, Premiere Pro, Audition, After Effects. I've been using like I guess for past a month. I've been using that, and yes, mostly those and Corel Draw as well. Yeah.
Mm. So any software which is still left, which you want to learn further?
So further, I like to learn this. There's this software Procreate, which is specifically manufactured by Apple, and it is usually for designing purpose only, and it is utilized on iPad. So I really have this interest that I want to learn Procreate, and furthermore, I want to gain more knowledge about After Effects after this.
What is that one thing which attracts you most towards designing?
I'll say, sir, something which is humorous and providing information, correct information, factual basis informations to people so that they get right information in an attractive manner, in a creative way, which helps them remember what the message has been communicated.
Good. So moving on to Srikriti. Srikriti, you, I mean, in your EV, we have seen that you are, I mean, you are fond of meeting people, interacting with people, and you are good in dancing. So, I mean, so much diverse interest you have. So, but then, what are exactly your passion and your inclinations, if we can know from you only?
Good evening, sir. So, my passion is to become a good voiceover artist and to become a radio jockey. So, since my childhood, I want to become a radio jockey. When I was in school, I used to listen radio. So from there, I built up my interest in radio jockey. And now I'm like more interested in voiceover and dubbing of cartoon characters. And dance is there. Yeah, I love dancing. And when I was in school, I used to like record short videos in which I advertised a toothpaste. It was just a random video. So my parents have seen that video, my friends, like my family. So they were like, yeah, you are good in this. So one of my cousins suggested me that you should do mass communication. So at that time, I was like, yeah, let's see. But after listening to radio, I just built up my interest over here in voiceover and RJ thing. So my passion is voiceover.
Okay, which radio stations you tune to? I mean, you listen to?
94.5. So, and Doordarshan after taking radio.
So you have studied radio papers as well, because that is in your syllabus also in BGMC, in the core
Yes,
papers
sir.
and in the elective papers also.
Yes, sir.
So you would have made some radio programs. I mean, what kind of
Yes,
programs
sir.
have you made? Yeah.
Yes, sir. After making radio programs, I also built up my interest in editing, in audition, software audition. Ritvik sir has helped me a lot in that. And after the workshop of the radio, I've learned many things like scripting and then editing. So that was a very good experience of mine. And Bala ma'am was there to help me in radio. So yeah, sir. I've made a feature video in Prayagraj as I belong from Prayagraj. So yeah, that was nice. Yeah.
Who is that RJ who catches your attention the most?
Sir, RJ Vashisht.
Okay,
RJ Vashisht, sir.
okay. So today also there
I
was
follow.
today also we have organized a session by RJ Divya Vasudev. So were you there in that session?
No, sir, I was not aware about this.
Okay, it was for the second year. So you being in the third year, that is how you would not have been intimated about that. But then, I mean, if you are given a chance, as you said, then you would like to become an RJ.
Yes, sir. So I'm more interested in voiceover and dubbing. So I'm like thinking to pursue my future over here. And sir, when I entered the college, I was like, I want to become a radio jockey. But in second year, I realized that there are many more things in this course in which I can explore. So there's advertisements. So I build up in my interest in over there.
So as a voiceover artist, I mean, what all you have learned about this voicing and all, and what kind of preparations have you done to become a voiceover artist?
So I learned from YouTube. I used to see videos that how they give training. I've searched many institutes from where I can take trainings and then I can go forward.
So moving on to Prachi. Prachi is again a very versatile personality. She is interested in so many things, and she wants to become an anchor, as was evident from the AV that was shown. But then she is full of so much energy that she wants to do too many things. So let us listen from Prachi only what all you want to do in your life. I mean, particularly if I ask you about your passion and your interest.
थैंक यू सो मच सर फॉर इनवाइटिंग मी। सर ये मेरे लिए एक मतलब सपने जैसा है कि आपने मुझे इस इतनी बड़ी प्लेटफॉर्म में बुलाया जहाँ पर मैं अपनी मन की बात जो है बहुत लोगों तक साझा कर सकती
नहीं,
हूँ।
मन की
और
बात तो हमने अपने प्रधानमंत्री के लिए छोड़ी हुई है, तो
हाँ
तुम
जी, आज उन्होंने संबोधित भी
दिल की
किया था
बात
सर
करो।
एजुकेशन के,
तुम
एग्जैक्टली। हाँ जी।
तुम
हाँ
अपने
दिल
दिल
की
की
बात
बात।
सर, दिल की
हाँ।
बात सर। जैसे आपने बोला कि एंकरिंग में मुझे बहुत इंटरेस्ट है, तो सर मुझे बचपन से ही एंकरिंग में बहुत इंटरेस्ट है। मैं जब स्कूल में थी तो जब मैं 10th स्टैंडर्ड में थी तो मेरी टीचर ने मुझे फर्स्ट टाइम स्टेज पे एंकरिंग करने के लिए बोला था। तो फर्स्ट टाइम जो था वो मेरा एक्सपीरियंस ही बहुत अच्छा रहा, बेहतरीन। और फिर मैं तभी समझ गई थी कि मेरे लिए सिर्फ और सिर्फ अगर कोई फील्ड बनी है ना, तो वो सिर्फ और सिर्फ बीजेएमसी बनी है। और मुझे तभी से मेरा एंकरिंग में सर एक रुचि रहा है, एक इंटरेस्ट रहा है। और बहुत मैंने मतलब मैं बहुत सारे न्यूज रिपोर्टर्स, एंकर सबसे मिली हूँ। और मैंने उनके मन की बात भी जानी, उन्होंने मुझे बहुत चीजें बताई, ऐसी चीजें बताई जो मुझे नहीं पता था। तो आई एम रियली वेरी थैंकफुल टू ऑल ऑफ देम एंड दैट्स इट सर।
तो ये बीजेएमसी के बारे में तुम्हें कब से ज्ञान हो गया था कि बीजेएमसी के लिए तुम बनी हो? ये कब पता लगा तुम्हें?
सर बहुत से सर स्कूल में बहुत इवेंट्स करे हैं, लाइक जैसे प्रेयर्स होती थी तो सर हर बार करती थी मैं। तो हमेशा टीचर्स अप्रिशिएट करती थी मुझे, मेरे फ्रेंड्स भी अप्रिशिएट करते थे। तो अंदर से एक दिल ने आवाज बोली कि हाँ ये चीज, यही चीज एक ऐसी है जिसके लिए मैं मतलब कर सकती हूँ। नहीं तो मेरे पापा चाहते थे कि मैं लॉयर बनूं, बट सर लॉ तो सर नहीं हो पाता। बट बीजेएमसी तो सर एक ऐसी चीज थी कि हाँ ये मैं इसमें जाऊंगी तो मैं
लेकिन
बहुत आगे जाऊंगी। और हाँ जी
बीजेएमसी में भी तो लॉ पढ़ना पड़ता है,
सर,
उसका क्या
पढ़ना
किया?
पड़ता है लॉ सर।
हम्म।
सर नहीं
हम्म।
पढ़ना पड़ता है सर, पढ़ते हैं पर एक्चुअल में सर ये मतलब लॉ में तो सर आप बहुत डीप पढ़ते हैं ना चीज़ को, बहुत
हम्म।
डीपली। लाइक
हम्म।
आपकी मर्सी पिटीशन ही हो, इतना डीप उनको डीपली पढ़ाया जाता है। लेकिन
हम्म।
हम सर इन शॉर्ट में पढ़ते हैं, लेकिन हाँ हमें पता है कि चीजें कैसे होती हैं और आप सर गाइड हमें कर रहे हैं अच्छे से। तो
हम्म।
बहुत अच्छी बात है।
लेकिन तुमने बताया कि तुम बहुत सारे एंकर से मिली हो, किस किस एंकर से तुम मिली?
सर मैं रूबिका लियाकत जी से मिली थी
हम्म।
एबीपी न्यूज के इवेंट में, और मैं वहीं पे सुमित अवस्थी सर से भी मिली थी। तो ये
हम्म।
मेरी लाइफ का एक बहुत ही बड़ा मतलब एक ड्रीम था उनसे मिलना। हालांकि मेरे पापा बोल रहे थे मैं लेके जाऊंगा, लेकिन सर
हम्म।
मैं अपने दम पर गई थी उनसे मिलने, मैंने उनसे बात भी करी। और मुझे एक वाक्य याद है सर, जब मैं उनसे मिली थी मैंने उनसे बोला कि मैम हम कहते हैं, रूबिका लियाकत नाम से मैंने बोला, मैम हम कहते हैं जस्टिस डिले जस्टिस डिनर, तो इंसाफ में देरी क्यों है? तो उन्होंने मुझे बोला कि ये सवाल तुम मुझसे क्यों कर रही हो, तुम किसी नेता से ही सवाल पूछो। तो
हम्म।
मैम ने इस चीज का मुझे कोई जवाब नहीं दिया था। लेकिन फिर भी मतलब मैंने, उन्होंने मुझे काफी चीजें बताई कि पहली बात तो ये चीज अपने दिमाग से निकाल दो कि लोग क्या कहेंगे, लोग क्या सोचेंगे। तो आप जब इन सब चीजों से ऊपर उठकर सोचते हैं ना, तो
हम्म।
आप बहुत आगे जाते हैं अपनी लाइफ में सर। और सुमित अवस्थी सर से मिलकर भी बहुत अच्छा लगा था। बहुत सारे न्यूज एंकर्स हैं जिनसे
लेकिन
मिली
लेकिन
हूँ
ये
सर मैं,
बताओ कि
और
तुम
उम्मीद
ये
करते हैं
बताओ
आगे
कि
भी।
सिर्फ तो तुमने एंकर से मुलाकात की, तो सिर्फ एंकर से मुलाकात करने से तुमको एक अच्छा एंकर बनने में कैसे मदद मिलेगी?
सर एक अच्छा एंकर बनने में सर ऐसा नहीं है कि मैं एंकर से मिली हूँ तो काफी अच्छा एंकर बनने में मुझे हेल्प मिली। द थिंग इज दैट कि सर मैं न्यूज चैनल्स भी देखती हूँ, न्यूज देखती हूँ किस तरह से एंकर्स बोल रहे हैं, वो उन सब चीजों पे बहुत ध्यान भी देती हूँ। इसके साथ साथ सर उनकी पर्सनालिटी पे, जैसे पर्सनालिटी पे भी ध्यान देती हूँ सर। और मैं उनसे मिली थी, उन लोगों ने मुझे इन शॉर्ट पूरी बात नहीं बताई थी, पर थोड़ी थोड़ी चीजें समझाई थी कि ऐसे से होता है, ऐसे से होता है। तो उससे सर धीरे मतलब मैंने वो चीजें अपनी लाइफ में इम्प्लीमेंट करने की कोशिश करी सर। तो और मैं कर भी रही हूँ, तो मुझे लगता है कि कहीं ना कहीं ठीक है, आगे अगर और भी चीज अच्छा हो सकता है, अगर मैं और आगे मतलब अपनी लाइफ में इम्प्लीमेंट करूँ तो हो जाएगा सर।
Okay, that's good. So moving on again to Daksh. Daksh, you have passed 3 years in DME Media School, and during this time, I believe journey would have been having many shades. You would have made a lot of friends, and you might be having some good memories, some not so good memories. You would have performed at various levels. You might be participating in different activities and all, and you might be liking certain teachers who would have contributed in some way or the other in your growth and all. So can you tell us something about your friends, your teachers, and your campus life?
The campus life, firstly, I like to go, like, it's a throwback for me because the first day my father and I entered DME was for admission, of course, and I was little confused about it. Should I go for this college or not? So my father and I met Bala ma'am that time, and the first teacher I interacted with was Bala ma'am. And at that moment, the things she told me and she described me about mass communication and journalism, it really attracted me that being you know being introduced to such things, it really aspired me to go for it. And she gave me that support that whatever happens, we are with you. All the faculty are with you. I'm here. I'm always here. I'm the HOD of the department. And so for that, from that moment, I guess my journey started. I took admission, and talking about my friends, they are very helpful. Honestly speaking, we have been performing well, and together we've been teaching each other well and about different skills also. Like if I say there's Siddhant, there's Chaitra, Amandeep, Rajat, Valentina, Vedika, Vanna, Tushar as well. And there's Gayatri. There's so many people. Like there are some things that each of one of them has that quality in them that I'm like, wow, that is something that you should totally go for it. So whenever I need something, I know certain people that मैं इनके पास जाऊंगा मेरे को बिल्कुल help मिलेगी. And at those moments, I really thank them for always supporting and helping and doing assignments together. I love the teamwork we used to do. Talking about faculty, they have been really supporting, and from since first year, their teachers have been really close with. So there's Atul sir, Kamil sir as well. We used to talk every time जब भी हम corridor पे मिलते थे. And in second year, and Harjeet sir as well. He really inspired me to go for filming and all, watching movies. And in second year, I got to know Subantra sir and Sukriti ma'am. They all are teachers that have helped me, be what I am today. With their help also and your guidance also, sir. आपकी जो meetings होती थी, we used to take your meetings, part meetings and all, and we used to brainstorm. That is something I really like, that sharing ideas and sharing ideas so that we get a better quality of idea, and so that we can communicate to people. And talking about faculty, yeah, so they're really supportive. Sukriti ma'am has helped a lot. I got to know that advertising is something that has a creative department in it, and it is something I'm really aiming to right now. And Sumanta sir has taught video editing. He introduced me to video editing. It was Final Cut Pro, but when I started doing it, initially started with Premiere Pro. So I tried. We used to show him the project we used to complete, and then he used to tell us कि इसमें ये और हो सकता था. And the principles we got to learn from is are really helpful now. We are already seeing and working on it. And about campus life, like you also, sir, there are two events I've done. I have done CP and Film Festival and Vritika. CP has been really close to me because usme to, sir, it was 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. in the evening. We used to watch movies. I was the head of screening committee. So there was Harjeet sir, Ritvik sir, Sumantra sir. With me, there were two friends, juniors, who was Kaushik and Ishita. So we used to go to college at 9:30. We used to report, and from 9:30 to 6 p.m. we used to watch entries of the films we got for the film festival. And it was such an amazing experience. We used to discuss after the movie. We used to discuss here, इसमें ऐसा क्या था, इसमें ऐसा क्या था. We used to write synopsis and write the directors. We used to rate it. So that was something I really got interested in. I started watching a lot of movies after that, a lot. And I, just for instance, I would like to share, there was this moment. Uh, it became sort of a small family for me. In that we used to go for video lab, and we used to sit together. And my mom knew I'll be coming late, so she used to give me some that small dabba जिसके अंदर बहुत सारे snacks होते थे. तो मैं एक बार लाया था, and everybody was having it, like they were munching and watching it, but everybody was hungry that moment, because after 4 college usually over and kuch hota nahi tha. So that was the time we used to share foods, and that became my habit till the time we were into Sifi. I used to bring every day some snacks so that everyone can share them. So yeah, it was a really really great experience. And campus have been something, I'll say that fun place to learn something, fun place that you learn something new. For surely, if you give your 100% to it, it will give you 100% back. Yeah.
So good, Daksh, you very vividly described the whole journey. Now moving on to Srikriti, what will you say? Because you have also been here for the last 2 years, and then during these 2 years, 4 semesters, you would have gone through so many things, would have made so many friends, and you would have interacted with so many teachers. What would you like to say about this?
So when I entered the college first day, so I was very excited. Like not even the environment or the people I knew, but also the city was new for me as I belong from Prayagraj. So sir, in the beginning I faced many problems in adjusting things. But after that, I was comfortable. I started participating in dance and many other things. In school, I've never performed solo performances. I used to perform, but never solo performance. I don't have that confidence of performing. But after joining the dance society, I started performing solo. I gained that confidence. And if I talk about my class, I have in my class I have so many people who from I learned so many things from them, like Meethi, like how to be like best in both academics and extracurricular activities. Like Manvi, she's a very good dancer. I've learned many things from her. And then from Harjeet sir, I've learned one thing that how important are the deadlines, like very important are the deadlines. And then Kamil sir, he always motivates me, Bala ma'am, and Ritvik sir, I've learned audition software, like sitting alone with him, like learning things. So there are many things. DME gave me this platform to explore myself. So yes, sir.
Okay, so good. What will you say, Prachi? You have also been here for 1 year. So, what would you like to tell us about your friends and teachers and the campus?
Sure, sir. Sir, DME is the best college and even the faculties are very supportive, sir. अगर मैं बात करूँ मोहित सर की, तो सर मोहित सर बहुत अच्छे हैं, बहुत सपोर्ट करते हैं। कोई भी प्रॉब्लम होती है तो हमेशा सबसे पहले सर बोलते हैं हाँ बताओ मुझे क्या है क्या नहीं है। उन्होंने बहुत सपोर्ट करा है। फिर मनमीत मैम ने भी बहुत हेल्प करी है, चीज़ों मतलब चीज़ों के बारे में बताया है कि कैसी चीज़ कैसे होती है। और अगर मैं बात करूँ और कामिल सर भी बहुत अच्छे हैं, उन्होंने मुझे बहुत सपोर्ट किया, बहुत हेल्प करी एंकरिंग से रिगार्डिंग भी। तो टीचर्स फैकल्टीज बहुत अच्छी हैं, बहुत बेस्ट है, सारी ही फैकल्टीज बेस्ट हैं सर। और इसके अलावा अगर मैं बात करूँ अपने फ्रेंड्स की, तो सर मेरे फ्रेंड्स भी बहुत, आई एम मिसिंग माय फ्रेंड्स एंड सर मेरे फ्रेंड्स भी बहुत अच्छे हैं, बहुत सपोर्ट करते हैं, अप्रिशिएट भी करते हैं सर। और काफ़ी कॉलेज की बहुत याद आ रही है।
हम्म। अच्छा, तो तुम ये सारे लोग अच्छे हैं तो इसका मतलब तुम भी अच्छी होगी, क्योंकि अच्छे लोगों को ही सारे लोग अच्छे दिखाई देते हैं। यू मस्ट बी हैविंग वेरी पॉजिटिव एटीट्यूड टुवर्ड्स लाइफ एज इट अपीयर्स, इजंट इट?
सर मैं ये तो नहीं कह सकती कि मैं अच्छी हूँ या नहीं हूँ, बट द थिंग इज दैट कि सर मुझे जो लोग अच्छे लगते हैं मैं साफ-साफ में जो मेरे दिल में होता है सर मैं साफ-साफ बोल देती हूँ। और सर ऐसा ऐसा है कि सर कुछ लोग हैं जो अच्छे नहीं हैं कॉलेज में, लेकिन मेरा ये है कि चलो ठीक है, वो मेरे लिए अच्छे नहीं है, लेकिन मैं तो उनके लिए अच्छी हो सकती हूँ ना। तो सर इसीलिए मेरे लिए सभी अच्छे हैं और दैट्स इट।
तो ये जो इंस्पिरेशन है, ये अच्छा होने की सबके साथ, ये कहाँ से आती है?
सर मैं बहुत ज़्यादा ही मतलब मोटिवेशनल वीडियोस देखती हूँ, तो वहीं से मुझे ये इंस्पिरेशनल का एक्चुअली ये मुझे मिला है। और ये संदीप महेश्वरी जो है, मैं इनकी बहुत वीडियोस देखती हूँ और मैं इनकी काफ़ी बहुत बड़ी फ़ैन हूँ। तो वहीं से मुझे ये सब मिला और इसके अलावा बहुत मैं अपने घर वालों को भी इंस्पायर कर देती हूँ। तो सर ये वहीं से आया है।
Chalo, good. So, Daksh, now moving on to your family, because in any person's life, two things become very, very important in the growth of that person. One is the college and the teachers and all, and then the parents. So, how much contribution in your growth has been that of your family, which includes your parents, your brothers, sisters, and all? So, can you tell us something about that?
Yes, surely, sir. So we are a nuclear family. I have my one elder brother and I have one pet dog. Her name is Laika. So talking about that, the support and the contribution. So I don't actually, I never I can't even quantify it because of the contribution they have supported me. My mom used to see me working day and night even late nights to working for projects, completing them. And she used to always say kuch chahiye beech beech raaton mein. So I was like, no, fine, I'm totally fine. And my father is in pharmaceuticals. He's in the company which manufactures sutures and stitches. So he has been there, like I told you, first day we entered college was with my father only. So he saw everything. He always used to ask, "Aram se chala jayega." So since I'm the younger son and youngest one in the family, so everyone here has supported me in some way or the other. And there's times that if I'm not able to see the way they're supporting me, but the other way they are always supporting me. It's just that sometimes it things happen that I'm not able to describe them what's the procedure going on or the assignment that is going on, but they understand it. My father understands it and my mom understands it, and they always go say that agar dil kar raha hai, do it. If you know it's better for you, you should go for it. And talking about my elder brother, sir, he is, I'll say he is a designer, he's a visualizer, he's doing masters right now. And it's like he's a in-house mentor for me. So when I got introduced to designing, the first person I always used to show my work, many things, many principles, how you can improve it and how you can go further with it. And there are times when I'm having a creative block, idea block in my mind block, and there are times I ask him, "Ki, yaar, isko na aise nikalna hai," and I'm like pretty much amazed about the fact that whenever you ask him, he always gets one idea for you, and when you complete it, when it turns out the way he's thinking it to be and he's imagining it to be, it turns out really good for me. So yeah, overall, I love the fact that they're understanding, they always supporting me. Yeah, that's
Yeah, so, I mean, you are lucky that you have an in-house mentor and who is guiding you all the time as to how to do the things in a better manner, how to do good designs and how to do good in life. So moving on to Swikriti, since you said that you come from Prayagraj, so for you, obviously, it would not have been an easy journey leaving your own place and then coming to Delhi and studying here. So what kind of help and guidance you have been getting from your family and parents?
Yes. So in my family, there are my parents, my elder sister who is doing MBA, and uh, in this year she just graduated from Noida. So she was in Noida with me. So as she's my elder sister, she was always there for me to support me. Any problem, she'll be like one call, like she'll be there. And my father, he's the biggest support of mine. Like he is more a teacher and a mentor for me, as I was not in a habit of reading newspapers. So he used to, like, every day he used to pinch me, have you read the newspaper? He used to sit with me and like tell me about the current affairs. He used to ask me about the current affairs, like, so it is very supporting for me. So, and my mother always supporting, and my younger brother is there. So he's in class 6. So yeah, in the lockdown, so I'm a teacher for him right now. So yeah, sir.
So
That's
that's
it.
good. So Prachi, what will you tell us about your family?
Sir, in my family there are 5 members, sir, including me. Sir, my sister, she is international cabin crew, and my mother is a housewife. My father is engineer, and my brother is in school. Sir, for me, my inspirational is my sister, sir, because she is always guiding me, always helping me in every possible way, sir. And even my father is also very hardworking man, and even he is also guiding me, also helping me in every possible way he can. And my mother is also very good, and she's also like I have learned, I have developed the interest in cooking just because of her. She is like she's a very good cook. She is very good in cooking, and whatever the dishes she cooks, I am like I got the interest from her only. Yeah.
Yeah. So moving on further to Daksh, now, I mean, you have almost passed out and then you will be, outside the DME, you have to take the decision whether you will join the industry, will take up a job, or you will further pursue your study. So what have you decided about the future?
So as of now, if you ask me, honestly speaking, I have already I made up my mind that I want to go into the industry right now. And later on, for having an experience for 1 or 2 years, I would like to go for a master's, and later on for the PhD as well. And talking about masters, it is currently not totally decided in that field, because right now I really want to explore more in the industry, what's the scene going on in the corporates and everything. So after that, as of now, industry is my priority. Working and job.
So what kind of job you would like to take up? I mean, what you will be aspiring for?
So if you ask me, I'm right now looking, aspiring to be in the creative department of an ad agency or a digital agency, because the work they are doing, I really like. There are times when I see many ads, I see many, social media posts, and they inspire me that I want to work with people who actually create them. So as of now, if you ask me, totally towards a creative department in ad agency or a digital agency.
So, Sukriti, though there is still 1 year to go, but you would have thought about your career in the sense that you would have decided that after you complete BJMC, what will you take up after that?
Well, I've thought that I'm going to pursue masters, and I'm preparing for IIMC, and if not IIMC, then any other. If I got the opportunities in the industry, then I'll definitely go for experience, as I want to explore things. So yeah, and maybe in the third year I can go in any other field. So let's see. Right now I'm like I want to do voiceover and dubbing or radio jockey or advertising. I'm confused between the two. Let's see after 3
So
years.
you have 1 year time to decide. So
Yeah.
okay. So Prachi, you have already told us that you want to become an anchor. So during these 2 more years, during which period you will be staying in DME Media School. So would you like to concentrate on that only, or something else you think will come in your way, and then that you will be pursuing after 3 years?
Sir, I will try to explore myself. I will be taking part in all the activities, whether it's regarding radio jockey or video editing. Sir, I'll not focus on only one thing. I'll be focusing on many things so that I have a brief knowledge about all the things. For example, radio jockey or video editing, sir. And after completion of my college, sir, I'll be doing masters. But अभी कहाँ से करनी है, sir, वो नहीं पता. तो देखते हैं.
Okay, so we move on towards the completion of this today's episode. But before winding up, I would like to listen from each one of you. Any final thing, any final word you would like to say, Daksh?
So for final thing, I'll just like to, one thing for juniors is that don't hesitate to take help from seniors. They're here for you to help you only. There are times when you are not introduced to softwares and many skills, and you can go to them exactly. Like we are also graduating now. I am totally have a feeling that we all friends. Like the names I took and Kamaksh and Janita as well. Even if you text us anytime, we're gonna help you even after graduating as well, because we know that we've been there at your stage, we've been there at your place. Every time when you are going to a new skill, you need some help, and after that, self-learning always helps, and the faculty is always there for you. And secondly, I would like to say college has developed me a lot, and it improved me. I'm going to really miss it. Trust me, there are times like right now I'm just thinking, यार last year था, आज तो मेरे को lecture दे दो, मैं सारे attend कर दूंगा. But yeah, since due to this pandemic we are not able to, but whatever the thing is, go to college, of course, and go to college, you can always learn something new, and enjoy the moment basically. And thank you, sir, thank you for this session, and this initiative by you. It's been really helpful and really good to talk about these things.
Thank you. So, Swikriti, what would you say?
सर मेरे पापा कहते हैं कि वो मतलब लाइक फादर एंड लाइक टीचर वो हमें सिर्फ राह दिखा सकते हैं, करना हमें ही है। तो मैं बस ये कहना चाहती हूँ कि अगर किसी को कुछ करना है तो स्टार्ट करो पहले। हम जब तक स्टार्ट नहीं करेंगे तब तक हम कुछ कर नहीं पाएंगे। तो या सर दिस इज माय मेन मैसेज टू जस्ट स्टार्ट। अगर हम फेल हो गए तो ठीक है, विल ट्राई अगेन। जब तक हम स्टार्ट नहीं करेंगे तब तक हम सक्सीड भी नहीं कर पाएंगे। तो या सर दिस इज द थिंग।
Okay, so Prachi, what would you like to say? The final word?
या सर श्योर सर, एक्चुअली ऐसे बहुत से बच्चे हैं जो कुछ करना चाहते हैं लाइफ में, लेकिन उन्हें सही प्लेटफॉर्म नहीं मिलता। तो घबराने की बिल्कुल बात नहीं है। आज की डेट में जो टेक्नोलॉजी है वो इतनी एडवांस हो गई है, तो आप चाहें तो बहुत कुछ कर सकते हैं। तो अपने अंदर के हुनर को बाहर निकालें, अपने टैलेंट को शोकेस करें, और बहुत लोगों से चाहे तो आप कम्युनिकेट कर सकते हैं। और मैं ये बोलना चाहूंगी, आप जो है वहीं रहे, बी हु यू आर, लव योरसेल्फ एंड नेवर गिव अप इन योर लाइफ। दैट्स इट।
So that's good that we are ending this today's episode with such a positive note, with a positive feeling and spirit. We will meet again on coming Monday. Thank you all to participate in this session. Thank you all.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.